And we're live back on YouTube. I'm going to get my earbuds out of my ears so they're not completely crammed in. This is going to be a short-ish stream. I'm trying to escape. The leader of the Albion is pretty wild. I'll explain that in a couple of minutes. So I am an actual cop.
I want the target now.
They're around here somewhere.
I've got a bullet in your name.
Nothing out of the ordinary here. Ooh, you thought to get up, did you? There's no escape.
This can't happen.
This is actually interesting. Oh, wow, almost did a backflip there. Hey, how's it going, Milkshaked? I'm going to explain why this guy is cool. It's all about the handling of the gun. So most people two-hand their guns in the game. This guy, like that, two hands, peeking around the corner. It's because he's crouched. See that? What's he doing? He's one-handing it. You could be thinking, well, he's got a different gun. Normally I use the short-range zapper gun. Nope. He likes to one-hand it. Visually, I think it looks better. But when you're crouched, he's two-handing it. Anyways, I thought that was interesting. But we're gonna go loud with a bang. We're gonna Desert Eagle some motherfuckers. These are my own people. But they've gone rogue, you see. So that's what's happening with that. So the idea is you're part of DedSec, right? We already know the story. You're part of DedSec. You've been framed by a terrorist group for the bombings in London, which you did not do. And this guy wants drones that can act on command and kill with no thought all the enemies. So what ended up happening was I was eavesdropping on a meeting, and one of the top commissioners in the police force said, well, that's crazy, we need the human element, we need the Department of Justice or whatever on this. And the main guy's like, okay, go ahead if you feel you need to do so. And as soon as he turned his back, he shot him in the back of the head in front of everyone. He's like, anybody else wish to call their people? So that's what's going on. Hey, I'm here. I missed the past streams, but I'm here now. I doubt. Stocky Rocky. I remember you being pretty stocky. Flimsy, stocky, flimsy Rocky. No? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I remember you. If I ever get famous, it's going to be hard to remember everyone. So anyway, so that's the lowdown on the story with what's going on in this mission right now. It's all about popping a cap, gangsta style. Yeah, one hand's better. You can one-hand it. That's what she said. Yeah, oh yeah. There's a problem if you can two-finger it. Like a... Okay, we're just not gonna go there. So again, I am a real cop in this game, so they don't think I'm a threat right away unless I get too close, then they might get a little bit suspicious. See? The white bar, they're just kind of like, wait a second. Who is that? But then I got the moves like Jagger.
That's it. I'm ending this. Stop. What's happening?
I'll fucking backhand you, bitch. See that fucking knee to the skull? That could be you, cowboy. You don't want to go there. You don't want none of this. Oh, right in the skull. And the blood splattered like 20 feet right up against the wall. I like this guy just because of that. Let's take a look at who our protagonist is. This is the man. Aloy Fernando. He is an Albion SIRS officer. Posts aggressively on forum. Best guns. He's got improved stealth. He's got a semi-auto pistol. And, yeah. So that's the story behind that guy. Alright, let's run. I was just kind of enjoying the scene there. I guess we should put our gun away. Although it is a pretty lovely, sexy looking thing. So is the Zapper one, because it's all gold. It's chromed out. Now we gotta sneak through the catacombs. Oh, here we go.
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Man can be very, persuasive.
Fuck. He's crazed. And anything coming out of that brain case will be crazed, including this Themis project.
Oh, I just hopped over the hole. That's what he said. He's got to go all the way in. There we go. But yeah, so I'm... Now, the reason I keep going on about the one-handed thing, just so you understand, it's all about subtle details in a game. No two voices sound the same. I haven't found a duplicate NPC that looks the same. Some people hold their weapons differently. Like, that's really fucking cool. As long as they don't hold the gun sideways like that. Know what I'm saying? But we're still doing good because we're holding it the way you're supposed to. Escape through the canals. Or the catacombs. Whatever. It's probably back over there where I was. Fuck if I remember. Oh.
Fuck's sake!
Calm down. What's he getting all bent out of shape for? Oh, this better not be a puzzle. Another one of these fucking things. This better be it. Oh, we're picking up a lot of crap. I hate puzzle. Oh, jeez. How is it every time I stream? I always end up in the middle of a goddamn puzzle. But when I'm playing the game for 2-3 hours straight, I don't come across any roadblocks. Okay, there we go. Why do I have a feeling it's easier said than done to get in there? Oh my Jesus. You gotta be frickin' kidding me. But of course it's gotta be that way. Why would it just be like, you know... Oh, not this again. Okay, so. We're gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing. Oh, there. That wasn't so bad after all.
I don't like this. I really don't.
I like it. Why do I have a feeling there's going to be something nasty in the sewer? Even though this isn't Dark Souls. Maybe I should pull out the big guns. Oh, he put his mask away. Come on. It won't let me switch gun. That's weird. I can't switch guns anyways, whatever.
What was that?
And I think there's places like this in real life too. Like underground networks like that with like lamps and ladders and paths and stuff. There's not really anything like that in Canada that I'm aware of, but you know, like the whole Ninja Turtles thing, like back in the 80s. When I was a kid, when Ninja Turtles was new, you know, the whole underground sewer thing, I used to go, is that real? You know? Like I knew Splinter and Shredder and all the Ninja Turtles were real, but I didn't know if the underground sewer system was.
Killing machine. And it looks like Cass is
I don't
almost ready
know
to
if that's
launch.
how they roll
We
down
have
in
to get
NYC.
Themis out of his hands.
I'll prepare a briefing. Will we see you there, Heyman?
Kind of like how in the States it's actually kind of uncommon for people to have basements depending on what part of the States you're from. Especially if you're like southern states. Homes don't normally have basements. And in Canada it's like, what? It's almost impossible to find a home without a basement.
The train was coming. If I wanted to, I could have just. That's right.
There's a lot of video games that I've seen where there's like massive networks underground.
Back away. Do not interfere.
Oh, I'll interfere.
I don't like where this is going.
And if you don't like it, you get a fucking Desert Eagle in the skull. Right in the cock, Johnny. You won't hesitate.
We're being contacted by our potential recruit.
Boom.
Patching them through now.
If you need anything at all, I'm at your service.
Return the favor by joining us. Dead set could use
Lovely.
someone like you.
Right. Count me in.
Those were warning shots. The third one made him spin around. Did a little spinneroony there.
Backup! I say again, I need backup. Over.
Yeah, that gun is kind of loud.
Drone's been deployed to apprehend the suspect.
Oh, no. Jump!
Suspect jumped into the water.
Had that been Grand Theft Auto Vice City, I would have died instantly. The bullets wouldn't kill me instantly, but the water would. That's how lethal. That's how toxic the water in Grand Theft Auto Vice City is. Remember that shit back in that game? You couldn't even touch the water. You just died right away. But if you get shot by a grenade launcher, you were okay though. We don't want to arouse suspicion.
Negative. Suspect
There we
is
go.
gone. Issue an APW.
And that's it. We're done playing as this guy. So that was fun. Oh yeah, she joined. Kind of a creepy outfit. You can do a bee swarm. It's quite the interesting look. So this guy was pretty cool. We already know about the hitman with the AK-47. He's kind of nifty. But overall, because of the cargo drone, it's hard to not like the construction worker. The only thing I wish you could do is get rid of the melee weapon. So when you have a melee weapon, it's like, that's it. That's the melee weapon. There is
This isn't
no
a bad time, but we need your particular skill
getting
set
rid
for
of it.
something. Right.
So that's our guy there. We got to watch him walking away. Hey. That's no way to treat a woman.
Now go away somebody else's time.
What's the matter?
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
I'm not hostile.
Monitoring for unusual
I
activity.
neutralized the threat. Oh, no. People need to know the difference. Yeah, you can't.
Control. I've lost the target.
Of course you did. Oh, there's a mask down here. Where is the mask? The mask... What? The mask is even lower. Well, I can't dive, as far as I know. This ain't Assassin's Creed. But the arrow does tell us it's even lower.
Off the pursuit.
Interesting. I'll have to look for that some other time. I don't want to spend too much time on the stream fiddling around trying to find a mask. But it does beg the question of how would I get underwater? Oh, did I mention earlier? I played some Watch Dogs 2. Just to kind of, you know what I mean? Just to kind of check it out. Oh, no one saw that. Sweet. Okay, so that's a glitch. Boyfriend of an ex-dead sex Zachary Allgood. He just got his hands up. He was probably getting arrested and the cop got called, probably to my location, so that NPC just decided to stay there. There we go.
Brilliant, mate.
I don't know. If I was a female character, I would be wet without having to go underwater. You see what I did there? Alright. Because of the rain outside, of course. Okay, seriously.
No, listen.
Like, what's...
Listen. Just calm down.
Could you not be right there?
Okay, how about I just bump into you like that, put your hands down. Walk away.
Me as well, mate. Yeah.
The cop is gone.
I know.
See? Look around, that's right, he's gone.
I'm going to make a little room.
A little room? As long as you're not asking me to go to your room, we're all good.
That's my...
Where the hell was I going? I absolutely do get distracted when I'm streaming. Playing games that have like an actual sense of direction, not always a good thing. Let's just drive there a little bit. It's a cop car. Let's see if these punk asses move out of the way. That's right, move out of the way. Oh, he just ran over our own guy. That's our own guy. You ran... Oh, you stupid son of a bitch. That's our own guy right there. They almost got ran over. Jesus. That's it. Move out of the way. No respect for the law. That's right. So they do get out of the way. And then some people run in the way. Because they're stupid. Just like some people in real life. So that's realistic right there. But yeah, after, I might briefly, quickly run into Watch Dogs 2. Just to kind of give you a bit of a quick comparison. Ooh. Nice turn. But yeah, the fact that you can't buy cars in this game absolutely blows. You can have people with cars that can summon a vehicle, but it has to be like for your character, if that makes any sense. My eyes get dry in case you're wondering why I'm always blinking like I'm about to have a seizure. When I have the fan blowing and the heat's on now, because it's cold out, It dries my eye, so I'm like fucking Blink 182. Like that. Just in
I'll start
case
the
you're wondering
briefing
what's
whenever
going
you're
on.
ready.
When I'm outside, I barely blink. Because it's not dry outside. Hey Jimmy, how's it going? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, didn't waste too much time.
Here's what we know about Nigel Cass.
So that's the
He's rolling
psycho.
out something called Project Themis. The lack of information on its own is worrisome, but what little we do know is Cass wishes to remove the human element from law enforcement.
Well, because I'm
Mercenaries
big.
partner with Titus, which is never good. Titus does other work with Albion. Nasty shit like autonomous weapons, human targeting algorithms.
So Titus is our best lead to fill in the blanks on the secret project, but their security is notoriously difficult to crack. So Hamish has proposed an intriguing solution.
Albion's been working on a new microdrone, something my contact told me about. That shit's not even in production yet, but if we get the plans, we can manufacture our own.
To bypass Titus security.
Exactly. They're weird as fuck. Supposed to do maintenance on Albion's other drones, but the smallness of them means they can slip into places nothing else can.
Watch
Well,
Dogs
there we have it.
Legion
Our
is
next step
garbage.
is to
I have
infiltrate
videos
the
on my
Albion
channel
drone
talking about
manufacturing
this.
lab and get our hands on schematics.
Well,
And then you lot will have a fun little gadget. to
everyone's
break
got
out
an
Titus.
opinion.
Love it.
Also, gamers
Get
who
you the
use
location.
Upload Studio, I don't even know what that
Be
is,
careful.
are screwed because it's not
Albion doesn't
supported
like
by
to share his
Xbox
toys.
anymore. Well, I think an Xbox is garbage, and I got a story on my channel about that. Of all the bullshit I've been through with 4 different Xbox Ones, about 5 different controllers, and like 6 different batteries. Some pretty crazy stuff. I don't drink milkshakes. What is the best way to get more tech points? Get a construction worker that can summon the cargo drone. And then just grab it, look at your map, zoom in, and start attacking all the tech points that are on your map. Start with the ones that are not in contested areas if you just want to get through them quickly. As you can see, most of them are in a contested area, but there's some that aren't. And then the very first thing you should unlock is the Deep Profiler, and then like the Infiltrator Spider, and then everything else is just like, whatever. Oh, that's that upload. Yeah, I would never upload or edit or live stream from a console. You just have way more control, no offense, going through a computer. But I get it. If you're predominantly a console gamer, you're not gonna go and spend $1,000 just so you can fucking edit your video on the PC. I get that. What am I supposed to do now? With all that, I got distracted. Something that happens to me every 5 seconds. Change of heart. Talk to the... Oh, about the kidnapping. Right, yeah, well, fuck them. Right now, we're trying to plow through the story. Plow through it. Well, actually, I just purchased for $75 Canadian, so 50 US dollars. I just bought an editing program that I had been borrowing for a long time. It's called Philminator. It's absolutely amazing. Like, it's amazing. Wondershare's Philminator X. It used to be 9, but the new update came out and it's free. It's pretty wild. Yeah, it was the Pirate Bay edition. It was pretty good for a long time. And what ended up happening yesterday was randomly my key expired. So I tried to crack it. Crackers are good with peanut butter. And it just wouldn't work. So I said, piss on it. I've been riding the free train for a long time. Alright, let's pay for it. It's the right thing to do. I was tired of the BS and I wanted the latest update, so piss on it. You know, I spend $1,000 on a guitar, $1,000 on a sound effects processor, $750 on my microphone, $300 on the light, but $50 for a piece of software. Whoa, that's where I draw the line. So, yeah. I finally caved in and got it. So it feels good. It's always a pain in the ass. You literally do get what you pay for. Skimp on it and get it for free. There's just always some bullshit that goes on with it. Hey, not too bad. How you doing, Kobe?
You're coming up on the Albion drone facility where the micro drone is being developed.
Tell me this will be worth it.
It will be.
Look how
You're gonna
easy.
need to disable the
That's
security
funny.
system protecting the R&D lab.
That was easy.
Hang on.
Want some of this? Aunt Becky's a tough bitch. Get wrenched, wench. Hey, that rhymed. Get wrenched, wench. Here, you need a tune-up? Whoops.
An end to the chase now. Let's clean up this fucking mess.
Clean up your face. Oh, time zone challenge. Yeah.
That's it. I'm ending this.
No, I'm ending it. Oh, just like that. Alright, who else wants a piece of this? You want a 9-inch nail in your forehead? You do? Ooh. Okay, seriously? Ooh. That's gonna leave a mark. Now, like I was doing until I was rudely interrupted. Oh, there, tech points. Yeah, we're just kind of going hog wild here.
Security's down in the R&D lab. The plans for the micro drone will be in there somewhere.
Ooh, shot. Oh, executed right in the back of the head. Killed. Oops. You win some, you lose some. Holy shit. Oh, it's one of those things. Okay. Okay. What the hell's going on? It's those drones. They're completely crazy. I'm gonna stop shopping at GameStop. I stopped shopping there years ago when I went digital with my games. What's the reason why you're stopping? What keeps shooting at me? Can we shoot it? Okay, so that's not really doing any damage to it. That's crazy. Alright, let's just get to what I'm supposed to do. I'm seriously trying to figure out what the hell is shooting me. Oh! Oh, it's in here. Holy shit. Oh, there. I did blow it up. Man, these things are crazy. No, that didn't do it. Oof. Simple enough. Digital's the way to go. Physical stuff. I still buy music, vinyl, and CDs. Because all their stores are closed where I live and I can't get my pre-orders, nor would customer service allow me to have them fit into the store. Opens the backup, which could be months of... Oh. Is that because of all the riots and the looting and stuff? You mean like people stole your pre-order? Is that the idea? Or it's not so much that people stole the pre-order, but because they're not opened, they can't physically be there to fulfill your pre-order. Or a bit of both. I seriously need to invest in a new chair. At some point. Soon. Okay, let me try and figure out... Okay, so I have to go down below. Oh boy. Oof. Right before I got shot in the face. Both, eh? Yeah, that's wild. I remember with like Grand Theft Auto 5 when it came out on Xbox 360 and PS3 there.
I've downloaded the schematics. You can leave whenever you like.
A lot of people need to know just because a game or a system comes out on a certain date, that's not actually when the stores get them. There are some retail stores that have the PlayStation 5 now. So they're kind of like ready to, for that day, you know what I mean? To ship them out. So sometimes rioting and looting can happen because of that, because they know that they could potentially score something that nobody else in the world has. But obviously that's not why that's going on right now. It's because of all the stuff in the States there. Oh, escape the area. Here I am all like, oh, I wonder where I should go. Watch where you're going.
Now that we have the schematics, we can make micro-drones of our very own.
Better move
Oh,
fast
nice.
on that, Bags. We need to get into Titus ASAP. Shut down Project Themis before Nigel decides to launch. And with what he was saying...
That's, but yeah, that's wild. So, I learned one big thing when I moved to the US. And that is... It seems to be falling apart with the virus and the election. Oh, yeah, well... I always politely say that, the US is pretty wild to begin with. It's always been a bit more of a wilder spot compared to its neighbor country, aka Canada. It's a completely different ballgame down there. There's definitely a lot of just wild shit that goes on. That's nothing new, but in recent history, in recent times, there's definitely a lot more crazy shit going on. There's no doubt about that. Not to get political, because I'm not, but it's something that is just news. It's slightly political, we just won't get into the details. But you know things are screwed up NYCA, what do you mean about how I do that? One thing that's really messed up with elections, like, you know, just the whole vibe is a different thing. When Joe Biden, he's on, or actually he wasn't on the bus, but Joe Biden's tour bus was going to Texas. He was going to do his campaign rally or whatever it's called. And up to 100 Trump supporters in their pickup trucks with their flags and all that shit completely swarmed the bus on the middle of the interstate and brought it to an abrupt halt. The people on the bus were scared, so they had to call 911, and the fucking cops and state troopers had to come. Like, that's... Name me another election where that kind of shit happens, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of unrest down there. Canada's too big. Yeah, it's. I've always said it's something in the air, man. It's something in the air because, you know, 90% of the people that watch me, 90% of the people I've interacted with in my life, 90% of the people I know, like just 90% of people I interact with, they're all Americans. They're not crazy. But America is crazy. You see the difference there? Right? There's a huge difference between saying America is fucked up. Americans aren't fucked up. America's fucked up. Because it's just a small percentage of people that are that, you know, much of a wackadoo. But unfortunately, in the media, if that's all you talk about, it's going to paint the picture like, you know, the U.S. is the scariest place in the world to go. Mind you, right now, I would agree that it kind of is. No offense, with all these riots and shit and people firebombing police stations, and it looks like something from like a video game or a movie, you know? It's absolutely maddening what the hell is going on down there.
We don't have much time.
How do you edit on your phone for free? Oh, that thing he was talking to you about. Yeah, there's programs you can use on your phone that can edit. If you ever want to buy a program, though, for the computer to edit, man...
There's a potential recruit you may want to...
Philminator is just amazing. I mean, maybe at the end of the stream I'll showcase it for a quick minute, just to show you what I like about it. But I won't do that yet. Again, I love these things where you can find these skilled recruits.
Check out. Pushing your location.
A renegade judge. I don't really like this van. Yeah, like we won't get into it there, but I absolutely agree, Jimmy. But like I said, you know, if it's the end of the stream, you know, the end of the stream is an open book. That's the rule on my streams. We could talk about whatever we want at the end of the stream. But I just wanted to touch on that little thing with the wildness that's going on, because it wasn't to get political. I didn't talk about what side I'm on or any of that. It was just a legitimate question. When's the last time there was an election where hundreds of truckers of a supporter of a current president were surrounding the opposition's bus to the point where the state troopers and the police had to come because they just halted and blocked off the interstate? Like, that's crazy. That never happened with Obama. That never happened with George Bush. That never happened with Ronald Reagan. It didn't happen with Abraham Lincoln. Oh, he got assassinated. But you know what I mean, though? Like, it's... like, I've been... Or even George Bush Sr. None of those things happened. Even Nixon, like anybody else. Carter. Like, there's just nobody else that you hear that kind of shit from. Okay, I have a phone. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, yeah. Like I said, not to cut people off, but we'll try and move along. But yeah, it's kind of hard to. Like I said, I don't want to tell people in the stream what they can and can't talk about. I just want peace. I want this to be like neutral ground, you know what I mean? I just don't want any bullshit in the stream. Oh wow, he plays the banjo,
We could definitely use
triage.
some medical expertise on the team.
It's better
Person.
than watching tutorials on how to suture your own wounds.
We'll plug him in. That wasn't even the guy we were looking for that we highlighted. Also, can you do a multiple clip vid on it? Or is it only single? Yes, on Apple. But yeah, like I said, there's nothing wrong with talking about the news. There's nothing wrong with talking about politics. The problem becomes when there's a conflict in the chat. And then people start attacking each other. That's really why politics is bad to talk about. Not because of the actual subject matter itself, but because people can't handle others that don't agree with them. Like, I have people on my Twitter that follow me. Like, I got thousands of people on there on Twitter. And I have people that sometimes are like, you know the word vetting? Like, oh, I vetted for this guy, he's cool. Follow him, he's a resistor, blah, 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 blah. You know, the whole anti-Trump thing. Just to talk about that for a quick second. Just to show you how people are. Like this guy just running me over. Motherfucker. And, I've ran into some Trump supporters that I've spoken with. And had, civil conversations with. And then I've had people on Twitter all like, hey man, this guy Phil, he's a fake resistor. I caught him having words with a Trump supporter. Block him. He's a Russian bot. It's like, bitch. I talk to whoever the fuck I want. Just because I talk to you. Just because I'm not yelling at you. Just because I'm not screaming obscene, vulgar language doesn't mean I fucking agree with what you're saying. But the fact that that needed to be explained was fucking ridiculous. We weren't even talking about the election. We were just talking about something completely different. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, people can be fucking ridiculous. Oh, but like I said, Jimmy, I mean, it's like I said, I'm not here to tell people, oh, no, don't talk about that. You know, you can talk about whatever you want. I'm just saying, tone-wise, and I'm guilty of it myself, I do try not to get too much into that stuff, at least not until the end of the stream. There are things that I'm really passionate about, so it's hard for me to just completely ignore it. I just try not to do it while I'm playing a video game trying to escape the madness of the world. But it's hard not to talk about it, too, because of all the things that are going on currently in the States. It's hard to just completely ignore that and be like, hey, how's it going? Oh, you know, it's starting to snow over here. Like, it's hard to ignore COVID. It's hard to ignore the elections. It's hard to ignore the riots. Like, there's just some pretty nasty things going on. Right? Sorry to bug you. Crumbling data. I take it you haven't found a way to recruit members who hate you. No, I don't think you can, because it actually tells you that you can't. You can still do missions to try and recruit them, but it won't actually allow you to do that. Nothing wrong with talking to people you have differences with. Can't count the number of times I've been called a Russian, but yeah, it's just... Everybody on the internet acts like their life on here. That's why. Yeah. Check out the Philly Captain when you get a chance. Sounds good. It's so many problems in the world, let's be honest. Yeah, well, no, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm just being honest. Like, I'm very blunt about where I stand. That's really shitty because I just got an Albion contractor. That's one of the elite ones. I totally agree with you on that. Yeah, it's just like... Alright, I'll say one more thing, and then I'm gonna cool it for a few minutes. So, just super quick. So, I was talking to a person once, not long ago, and had the same thing. Oh my god, why are you talking to them? This person said that. They've said, you know, all these nasty things about certain people. And I'm like, listen. And the fact that I had to explain myself is what's pathetic, because nowhere did I agree. Like, this person screenshotted me having a civil conversation with someone. because I wasn't threatening them, I wasn't cursing at them, I wasn't like, you fucking piece of fucking shit. Like, so because I wasn't talking to them like that, it's almost as if we're so used to being so nasty towards one another, no matter how nasty the other person is, like no matter how nasty they are, it doesn't matter. Why can you only respond to people you don't agree with nastiness, to the point that we're so used to that nastiness that if you're not nasty, people automatically assume that you're in agreement with the person? How about you read the conversation where I'm like, no, you're wrong. I was like, no, you're wrong, just because I wasn't like, no, you're a stupid fucktard. Get it? Like, the result's the same. I'm showing you that I don't agree with the person. I just chose not to be nasty about it. And then also, how are we expected to be listened to if we're not willing to do the same? That then makes you a hypocrite. I don't care if the guy is racist, homophobic, whoever this person, people may be. Doesn't matter how crazy they are. But if you're not willing to listen to them and actually let them speak their piece, don't ever expect them to want to listen to what the fuck you have to say. And that's why I've been able to get through to people, by talking to people, by actually letting them speak. Yeah, I think what they're saying is completely fucked, but that's not the point. There's a thing with, letting people speak, and then you have a better chance of them thereafter maybe allowing you to speak your mind, because they'll remember that you let them speak what they wanted. Even though you think they're crazy, that's not the point. But anyways, so people are fucked that way. If you don't concede to rigid tribal groupthink, yeah, you're a Russian bot and you can't. Yeah. 100% right. I found that this go down with a friend where we go into a giant argument just because he didn't sit and listen to me. Yeah. Have you got a Microsoft? Sorry, have you got Microsoft to reimburse you, Phil? For what? Sorry? What? Microsoft reimbursing me? Exactly, 100%. They won't listen to you even if you have a sign telling them what's going on. Plus, it's like a seed of knowledge. I always call this like a seed of knowledge. It's like when I talk, which we won't do, but it's like when I talk religion with people that want to listen. And I talk to atheists because my best friend in the whole world is an atheist, and I'm a Christian. But we've never gotten into an argument, and we've been friends for 33 years. Why are we friends, or how do we remain friends with no clashing? It's simple. We've stated once where we stand, what our beliefs are. Never have I imposed, hey, so have you reconsidered? Know what I'm saying? And never has he ever said, you know what I'm saying? You're kind of fucked up for believing in the flying spaghetti monster. And because of that, it's just that simple. We're able to talk about things that we do have in common and still have debates about things that we don't see eye to eye on. And it's just never been an issue. And it's just sad that the rest of the world can't fucking do that. So anyway, so that's why, like I said, that's been going on a lot, especially with the elections. Like, tensions are high. And there's a lot of Trump supporters, like I said, that I've been speaking with in a civil manner, because I'm just so done of always having to be so violent, talking to people and just yelling at people, that it's becoming to the point where the people whose side I'm typically on are the ones that are actually being nastier to me than the people of the opposing faction, political faction that I'm speaking with. So the world is screwed up when, Exactly. True friends do not let their beliefs and opinions get between their friendships. Oh no, I had to sit down with my buddy and tell him that. Oh, thank you, Crumbling Data. Did you buy any of the paid characters? No, I did not. Who was asking me about... Oh, NYC. What is it you thought that I got reimbursed for? There's nothing that I bought on Microsoft that I got a reimbursement for. Not in recent memory. I mean, a couple of years ago I bought...
Our first micro drone, and it's officially as cute as the Dickens.
That's why
Sebastian.
I stay off of most social medias and stick to myself. I just can't deal with people that are like that. Generally makes me... Yeah.
Any idea where that name comes from?
Greek mythology. Themis was the goddess of divine justice. The one with the sword.
Ooh, That is so Nigel fucking cuss.
See? School's useful for...
Alright. But anyways, like I said, I didn't want to get too wild there on that subject matter early on in the stream, but it's been almost an hour. And no one's arguing, so that's good. Hello, Anthony, how are you? Yeah, but like my Twitter, though, my Twitter's is where I get political. And talk about video games, too. It's a very weird mix. I talk about religion with religious people on there. I talk politics with the political people. Like the thousands of people that follow me on there, 90% of the reason they follow me is actually not even for video games. It's like completely different. So people follow me or subscribe to me rather on YouTube. And then they go, hey man, you got a Twitter? Can I follow you there? I'm like, oh, you can follow me on Twitter. You're probably not going to like what you see though. Because it's completely, it's like the other side of me kind of thing. I almost thought about getting heavy into it on YouTube, but like either in a different playlist or a completely different channel. But I just save it for Twitter for now. If I ever did get into it on YouTube, no one would ever really see it anyways because I would title my things accordingly. And actually, I already have a folder. I already have a playlist on my Twitter, or on YouTube, that's called News and Politics. And it's reserved for those controversial things that you're not supposed to talk about, that I enjoy talking about. But again, I do those in a separate video. That way, if people don't want to get into that, then just don't watch it. Because I always thought that was weird. You know, when you have a person predominantly known for a subject matter, and then they talk about something else, and you always get that, oh, why don't you just stick to video games, or why don't you just stick to acting? How about the person sticks to talking about whatever the fuck they want to talk about, and if you don't like it, don't engage in the conversation. Don't click on the video that says political debate. Don't sit through the 30-minute video and then complain that all you saw was political shit. Get your hand off the stove if it's burning. Like, but anyways. Oh, wow. There's a little bit more chatting than I was expecting there. No problem. You got my sub. I got my notifications on, so I'll probably have you in the background while I play my game. Hey, sounds good. What game are you currently playing? You're okay? You got Tuesday off? So much clashing right now within the community. Yeah. If not very lucky. Started on Watch Dogs Legion. Hey, Alfred. Hopefully it gets better. Or grows on me. You'd probably be one of those drama channel. Well, I do like talking a little bit about it. Hello, Haruki. How's it going? I just don't like getting too much into it too often, like some other channels. But, I mean, you do what you got to do with your YouTube channel to make ends meet, right? Some people, that's all they talk about. And it gets too much for some people, so then I just tell them, then, you know, don't talk about it. You're playing Predators? It's hard to stick to one subject like that. Most people are interested in more than... Well, that's the thing. Like, I'm not just about video games. I like talking about politics. I do. I really do. I like talking about the news, whether it's bad or good. I love talking about music, guitar. I love talking about photography. I love talking about walking in the woods. Like, I'm about a lot of shit, you know what I mean? I'll tell you in a second. I got a Facebook and Instagram, right? I'm playing Invasion, but in real life. Oh, Haruki. And you're playing as the Nashville Predators? I just shot the enemy, and me and the Wehrmacht are heading into the Soviet. Oh, boy. Yeah, my Twitter's, what is my Twitter? I think it's www.twitter.com/. This is a warning now. This is a warning. I'm warning you before. You click on that shit, you can use it to message me about whatever the hell you want. But don't follow me on Twitter and go, why are you always talking about them? Like, that's where I unleash the other side of me. I'm just warning you. Wehrmacht. My Panzer's engine oil froze. Hey, Presidential Phantom, how's it going? Alright, I'm gonna ignore the chat just for a minute. Holy shit, there's 14 people in here. Quit coming in! I won't be able to play my game. This is a joke, of course. Keep coming in. By the thousands. But the more people come in here, it's definitely gonna be harder. Because I could see the chat from the corner of my eye, and it's like, I was like, holy shit. That's only 14 people. Imagine if there's like 100 people in here. I wouldn't be able to keep up. I'd have to have, like, my people contact you guys. And say, well, I think what Phil would say, if he was the one replying, is this. Oof. You chose to ignore what happened to your friend? Get stomped. Get folded in half like a pretzel. You're forced to use your hands. So... oh, shit. I'm so immature I can't help it. Panzers are great tanks. Yes, they are. That nail... Oh, I love the nail gun. Obergrumpfurter. That's German for me? No! There we go. I didn't think so. I was being a smartass because everything in German's longer. Well, the words, that is. Where was I going?
Going to investigate.
Let's just run upstairs. Let me try and do this. I mean, I don't mind chatting at all, but this is where, if it ever came to this, which it might not, based on, you know, the 3 months I've been streaming, I have to admit that's going to be something that'll be hard to manage someday if it ever got to that point. Like if it ever got to a point where I averaged 20, 30 people, even like a couple of years. That's not unrealistic to think that could maybe happen. I have to admit that I don't know how I'm going to do chat. I really don't know how that's going to work. How do you keep in touch with the people in your stream? How does Dr. Disrespect... Okay, seriously? Trying to have a chat, fucking bastard. Is that where you kept the key? Come on. Those are warning shots, by the way. Remember, I never miss. All those are intentional. They're to ward off the enemy, try to get them to come to their senses. And if they don't, that's when I actually hit them. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I will check the chat in just a minute. But yeah, getting back to that, I think that's what I'd have to do, is just do a thing where I kind of borderline scan over it a little bit to kind of keep up with it. And then, like, every couple of minutes, sort of balance playtime with interacting with the people that are in your stream. Right? Some people, they start to get a bit more popular and they just completely ignore the chat. That's wrong. But then when you've got, like Dr. Disrespect, 50,000, 100,000 people in your... You can't. Come on now. That's an entire city. Well, a Canadian city. You can't keep up with 100,000 people. That's impossible. Permadeath is off. That's too hardcore for me. That's your commanding position. It's a rank in the SS and formerly the SA. Oh, okay. I am the Obergrumpfurter. Bots? Where's the bots? Stots will just by minor invasion. British. English! I mean, I don't mind other languages, but I prefer to use languages that everybody can understand. Not that it bothers me, but I wonder why people get bothered by that. Is that like an etiquette thing?
Trail's gone cold.
It's like if you go to a party, everybody's English, and you're just like, hey, bonjour, comment ça va? Hey, la petite calice là-bas, pas mal folle, hein? Like, that's considered rude, right? When you're at an actual social event and you talk a language so that nobody else can hear you. But typing, is it really seen the same way? Because you have some streams where it says English only, and if you try and be a smartass and you go in and you're like, hello, comment ça va? Boom, you're kicked out. It's like, what? I said hello. Well, I just say use English because, no offense, it's just so that everybody can understand. My moderator's supposed to set a good example in the stream. This game looks pretty cool. I plan on getting it and playing before Cyberpunk. It's a fun game. Stops, welcome. You can be standard class now. Yeah, so I do like this game, but I do have a few things I don't like about it, which I've discussed before. There's a lot I like about it, and some stuff I just kind of like, you know. I don't like that you can't buy cars. I don't like that you can't buy weapons. You have to find people that have cars. You have to find people that have weapons. You can't have a car delivered. You can't skip time. You can't upgrade your cars to have like turbo boost. Only people that already have a car. There's a lot of little things that I don't like, but the overall experience of the game is it's good. But to be blunt, this game does not replace Watch Dogs 2 on your preferred gaming machine. It complements the game. Watch Dogs 2 is still a good enough game that, like I said, this doesn't just completely take over it. So that's a rare thing. Normally I buy a game, I delete the old one. So when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, I got rid of Grand Theft Auto 4. There was just... I had played that game enough that there was just no need to keep it. Not saying it's not a good game, but right? But like this one, as much as I love it, there's some little oddities, again, like I've mentioned 100 times, that I don't like. But the game, it's just a lot of fun.
Copy that.
Well, if I was hiding a top-secret, morally dubious
Oh,
crony project
fuck,
like
I'm
Themis,
uncomfortable.
I would put it in the secure vault on the lowest level. You will have to hack your way past some pretty serious security, however. The
Oh,
elevator
cool.
that leads to the
Yeah,
secure
so like I
vault
said,
that houses
it's hard
Themis
for
is
me
locked
to
down.
stream
You will
for
have to
long
access
periods
the
of time.
bypass terminal to use it. You will require a spider bot.
I get really antsy because I'm just so uncomfortable. Like, unbelievably uncomfortable. But I really do enjoy doing this. Like I said, it's a blast for me. But yeah, now that we're back on topic, yeah, so if people do have questions about the game that they're wondering, I mean, I'll always be blunt with what I think. I don't sugarcoat it. Which is probably why I'll never be given game review copies for stuff. Because I trash and praise every game. Right? Because they all have their ups and downs, just some have more ups or downs than others. The ratio's not always well balanced, right? But yeah, as much as I go on about this game and how much I love it, oh, I'm not shy to share what I despise about it. Not one bit. I have no idea what Haruki's saying. I understood more what she was saying when she was speaking Japanese. I was like, whoa, who's that guy? And then for a moment I forgot that's actually me. You know you're distracted when? Does anybody have any questions about the game? It's kind of usually the main reason I do the streams to begin with. I think Haruki's drunk. I don't know what's going on. I would if I could move. There we go.
You'll be using Sebastian and the rest of the microdrones to bypass security. But first you'll have to get by that laser array. I suggest a spider bot and steady nerves.
Copy that.
Little Pump on Watch. I don't know who that is. Oh yeah, this game, you know, again, I always feel like I have to explain myself. I love this game. Like, I mean, I would... How often do I dedicate a stream to one game? Go to my playlist, watch all my videos. No, I'm just kidding. But watch how 99% of my streams are all random games in chat. Random games in chat. You're very rarely going to see a full-blown dedicated stream to just one game, where I'm unlikely, at least for the first hour, to switch over to another game. It's very rare, so that should tell you something right there. Oh, I guess this would be a good place to go. I absolutely love the spider bot a lot more than Marcus's bullshit machine there in Watch Dogs 2. I might play some Watch Dogs 2 after. Just for a couple of minutes, just to kind of... You know what I mean? Just to kind of... You know what I mean. Just kind of check it out. I mean, we all know Watch Dogs 2, but... It was also kind of before my time on YouTube. Just to kind of see what's up. How does it look? How does it feel? What are some of those subtle intricacies that separate the two games? Seriously, why do I have to backtrack all the way here? Something tells me I'm going the wrong way. Motherfucker. Oh, I'm not. Oh, okay. Ooh. Yeah, so this is the part of any game that I hate with a passion that burns brighter than 1,000 suns. It's blue, but I can't interact with it. Arrest a spider and put it in the matza. Yeah, Haruki's gone AWOL. A celebrity to some, what's funny is he is famous in the game, also on the stuff. Little Pump, well, I'm assuming he's a rapper, because of the whole little thing. Well, that hurts my eyes. I wasn't cut for this kind of shit. Am I even going the right way? Why am I going back towards my character? That's what I want to know. Maybe because there's a side vent. The whole 3D thing is what's fucking me up. I kind of have to approach it on an angle.
All unauthorized personnel must vacate.
Oh, well, there you go.
premises.
That took care of that. Oh. Are you kidding me? Well, I don't think she's ever been on meds. So that's what happened. So I have a bad feeling about this. See, if I approach it head on, it's too much going on. Right? I feel like if I attack it on an angle, it's not as, like, confusing to watch. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So they're in 3-second intervals. I just have to make sure that... Yeah, it's because I'm jumping too high. It might actually be easier for me to just jump over the whole thing. So these are things I hate about the game. I hate fucking puzzles. I've never liked them. I never will. Yeah, see? It was easier for me to just jump over. Okay, so now let me approach this on an angle. So they're crisscrossing like that. 1 fast, 2 fast. We slow it down. 1 fast, 2 fast, and we slow it down. Oh, that one's an interesting one. Okay, so there's nothing coming from the top. You just don't want to jump too high. So we're going 1 to the right, to the left. We slow it down. All the way down. In the middle. To the right. There we go. Of course, the last one's got to be the fucked up one. Okay, let's break this down. 1, 2. 1, 2. So they're in 4-second intervals for staying down. But when it goes up, it's instant. So I have a much better chance of jumping over it than I do going underneath it. I'm taking a deep breath because if I touch the laser, I gotta do all that shit again. And I really don't want to do that. Like, I will just not be having any of it. So I just need a moment. Namaste. Yeah, so they're all going there. They're all taking their time. All the 3 lasers are going to the right. And that's the time to do it. We'll celebrate in a moment.
All right, Sebastian, this is what you and your friends have been training for. Time to crash the
Mauthausen.
security grid for Daddy.
Like, you know, you should take... For reference, verdammt means fucking in German.
All right, microdrones.
A Metal Gear
Into the
Solid
fray.
on PS1
That's
with the
spirit.
sensor beams.
Should
Oh,
be
yeah.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, that's what I did. I stepped back. Yeah, we'll just... I think, you know... Haruki's, The flying of the drones is really smooth. How am I supposed... Oh, Oh. Oh, cool. That's the future right there. Just attacking people with drones. There's already
This is
drones.
taking too long, mate. Why don't you just shoot the damn door?
I did
Give me a
shoot the
minute.
door.
Where we are?
See? I shot the door. Does it look like it did anything? Oh, I guess I needed to shoot the big red things. I don't know. Not like I've done this before. Why do I have a bad feeling about this, though? Alright, I'm gonna ignore the chat momentarily. At least I'm honest that I'm gonna do it. These are the parts of the game I absolutely despise with a passion. Yeah, so it's been an hour and oh, wow, it's 4 o'clock. Actually, I am going to have to go soon. Probably in the next 10-ish minutes. So maybe after this mission, I'll quickly hop into Watch Dogs 2. Just to kind of do a bit of a quick recap now that this game is fresh in our minds. Just to kind of see the subtle differences between both. And then I'll just wrap it up from there. I have a bad feeling about if I touch one of those, I gotta start all over. So I'm not going to take a chance. Not that I know why I felt the need to open both gates, but whatever. Oh boy. How does this always happen to me in streams? 12 people in here watching my demise soon to come. Gas them, all of them. They can work. Don't gas them. Put them in the mouth sassen. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. Haruki, you're making me look bad. You are my only moderator. Mengel will come in selections. Now remaining sort of... I think she's role-playing. We'll just say she's role-playing. I think she's playing like Panzer Elite or some shit. As I played part 2 after the first one. Oh, you did play Watch Dogs 2? Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that's what's happening. Okay. Oh, boy. Now I get what's gonna happen. Yeah, I might not be able to complete this. Yeah, I fucked up. There you go. When you think, that's when shit goes wrong. When you don't think, you just do it. That's when things go right. Oh boy. Holy shit. That just shot me right through. Because like one more hit, that's it. This drone is dead. Don't even think. Oh, mamma mia. Holy shit. I don't know why this is so intense. Alright. I have no idea what she's going on about. Oh, that's hot.
Sebastian, no!
I was gonna say, if I gotta start all over again,
Volunteers,
I
meet
would
Sebastian,
snap.
Another of our countless microdrone allies. All named Sebastian, of course. You can't iterate on perfection.
I would have flipped my lid. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Oh, man, I hate shit like this in video games. Like, so bad. But, you know, when it's all said and done, I get to enjoy just free roaming the world. That looks really hot. And painful. Oh, no, 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 no. Quick, quick, quick. Holy shit, it almost nuked me. In one shot. That's not good. Christ, how long is this thing? Alright, Haruki. Please stop spamming caps and weird shit. You're making me look weird. Please tell me you're watching a movie. And you're just typing back the subtitles. Because I have no idea what you're going on about. Ooh. No, we're not going to make it. We're just not going to make it. Ugh. I'm telling you. Or you're going to get timed out. It's gonna happen. One more caps lock of that shit. And you're going to the YouTube chamber of silence. Hello, Anthony. I don't care what they remember. They'll remember my foot in their ass sideways with no lube. Well, my drone is dead anyways. There's no coming back from that. One more hit, and it's hasta la vista. Okay. Please let this have been a checkpoint. Like, I get the puzzle, but it's like, come on. Like... Oh, would you fuck off? Like, I get doing this for like a minute or something. Like, haha, little puzzle. But this is getting out of hand now. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, great. Well, yeah, it's impossible. I don't have the health to go through this. Plus, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't. Look at my... No, okay. So I go in and I go... to the right, because the bars are... Oh, oh, holy shit. Whew. Wow.
There are the cores. Destroy them, Sebastian. And for God's sake, be careful.
Now you tell me to be careful. You dumb prick. Are you playing the Panzer Elite game, Haruki? So as a joke...
You've made your father very proud, Sebastian. Oh, right. You should be able to access the...
If this game has New Game Plus, I don't fucking care. Fuck that. That's not something I ever want to go through ever again.
London.
That's the
Once a beacon of
psychopath.
civility, now a cesspool of lawlessness. It is clear that humanity can no longer police itself. Fortunately, we don't have.
Fuck me, I knew it. The life score algorithm. My algorithm. I should have scrubbed it before I left.
What do you mean, Hamish? You know how Themis works.
No, fam. Well, yeah. This was years ago. We were developing a life score algorithm.
Yeah, bad people are doing bad shit and we gotta kill them. I want to end this fucking shit. We get it. He's a nutbar. He's got drones. He wants to kill people. We get it.
Finished.
Yes, we'll have the...
escape the area. With pleasure. Oh, really? Oh, that sucks. When did that happen? Mm. Well, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you not to worry.
This may be entertaining. I've intercepted an audio transmission from Nigel Cass.
And that you'll find somebody else better. Because that's such a cliche bullshit statement to make.
This is my city, and I will not have DedSec ruin my plans for it. Themis was poised to change London, the world. And this group of... And Hamish fucking Balaji?
Oh, would you zip your lip
They made...
before I staple your fucking nutsack together and play crochet with your testicles?
For a while. No more life score, no more Themis. You did it.
We couldn't have done it without you, Hamish. But we're not
Go
done
play
with Cass, not
DMC
yet.
and you should be
We
fine.
could use more help. If you're up for some more action.
Not much of a joiner, fam. Considering how my days at Albion ended. But I'll be keeping watch on them.
No, what'll happen is you
Maybe
won't find
feed you
somebody
on some
that's
intel.
better.
And there's still the question of
You'll
zero
someday
day.
just find someone that's better compatible that wants to put up with you being an immature little shit. Like me, I'm immature, and I don't care if people like it or
In
don't.
the last adventure of Detective
Never
Backbeat as
change
occasional
for anybody
sidekicks,
else.
We discovered that a billionaire tech
Right?
mogul and a war profiteer both had
Because the
scripts to
moment...
exploit
Oh, would
human
you
suffering.
zip it? Because the moment you let your true self come out and it slips through the cracks, you can only fake it for so long, right? Then your true colors are going to come out. People are going to see it and be like, Tell people right away, I'm immature. I laugh at stupid jokes. And if you don't like it, you can choke on it. There's someone out there for you that's into that. That's equally as immature as you are. Well, being too mature, I mean, it's a balance, right? And that's where the whole compatibility comes in. You're too immature for her, but you're not too immature for somebody else. What's too immature? What's too serious? You know what I mean? What's too strong? What's too weak? It's all about perspective compared to what else, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. That thing where I'm like, I'm done. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. I've already killed... Okay, those are the villains of London. Don't ask me what that weird-ass wannabe accent is. That's sexist, a microdrone. Okay. Whistleblower. Oh, Trump talks about the whistleblower a lot, but we won't get into that. Yeah, I am definitely not up for doing anything else right now. We'll do... maybe this one. Like, I mean, I'll just, like, mark it on my map. Gun who down? What are you going on about?
I've been monitoring the drone network. Mary Kelly
Right.
has finally sent out the invitations to her slave market sale.
What's funny?
It's Caitlin Lau. This is your specialty. Hack one of those drones and get the location where she's selling those poor microchipped people.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Let's put an end to this.
Hey, hey, hey. How do I... Sorry, what am I doing? First of all, I was supposed to... acquire an invitation. Right, so do I just... do I just crash it? I don't get it. Oh, there. Okay.
Well, that was simple, even for you.
Hey, that could
Give
be
me a
me.
moment to decipher the security codes.
So, Bagley, what do you have?
Mary Kelly is holding her sale at Hackney Baths. Opened in 1904, It was, as the name...
Alright, that's enough of that. Pretty big map, pretty dense. Yeah, let's just go back over here to save the game. Crash into a wall to someone say fucked. Uh-huh. Exactly. I have no idea. But yeah, I'm gonna head off in just a minute. Oh, would you just fast travel already?
Can't
Okay.
be too careful at the baths, team. Mary can kill all her captives with the push of a button. If we try to free them
And I'm
now,
about to
their
kill
goodness
you all with the push of a button. Watch Dogs 2. Because there are some things... I can't even tell you how uncomfortable I am. Jesus. You'd think I'd have fire ants in my pants. Hey, how's it going? BGR. So yeah, in closing of the stream, I thought I would go old school, Watch Dogs 2 for 5 minutes. Just to kind of look at it, get a kind of feel for it. So it's fresh in our minds now that we've been playing Legion. And kind of touch back on some of the things that still make Watch Dogs 2 a worthy contender to remain in your preferred gaming platform of choice. I have this game on PC as well, but it looks better on PC, so I don't want to do that because it wouldn't be a fair comparison. If you keep going on with that shit, Haruki, I'm gonna grumpen your kneecaps. I don't know what that meant, but it sounded cool. Are you new to the channel? Best game reviews? But yeah, I totally do have to go in about a minute or two, literally. I just wanted to do this like super quick, but it's taken forever to load the game. Well, that's what happens. Oh, nice. There we go. There's my man. Marcus. Alright, so let's touch base on, now that we've played Legion, what are some of the differences? Or, yeah. You're forced to wear a backpack. You're forced to wear glasses. The camera is different. When I'm stationary, it's more like the far view of Grand Theft Auto 5, where you can actually see your entire character. If you remember in Legion, you start from the waist up. You essentially look like a paraplegic. I'm just saying. When you run, you can see more of your character. It's definitely more zoomed out in Watch Dogs 2, which I prefer more because you character customization. You could see more of your character. The map, though it's only 2 square kilometers smaller, it's a lot smaller. It's actually like 2/3 almost smaller because those 2 square kilometers includes all of that water. Right? In this game, you have multiple hacker spaces, headquarters. You got multiple headquarters, as I'm struggling to find another one. Whereas in Legion, you only have the one headquarters. You can call for cars in this one. Let's go one thing at a time. Is that the DedSect app? You could do a bunch of these side events, but that's going to be more in Legion as well once the online comes in December. The skill tree is way more in-depth in Watch Dogs 2. Like, way more in-depth. Very bland on Legion, but Legion gives you 45, up to 45 effing protagonists to play as, with a plethora of skills combined. So you can actually have more skills at your disposal in Legion, just not at any one given time. Car on demand. Are you kidding me? This is absolutely amazing to be able to do. Doing the car on demand, like this was a huge thing. Where the fuck is my car? Where's my special car? Like, I'm sorry, but I absolutely missed this. These are some of the reasons why you shouldn't just throw Watch Dogs 2 under the bus. Push down on the left analog stick to run instead of R2. Real gas-powered vehicles. Gotta go because another girl wants to talk to me, but I'm not. Whatever. You're funny, milkshake. Finally, please tell us the difference. Yeah, so those are some of the... Hi, Terrell's little brother again. He left me his phone. All that work. Alright, before I lose my train of thought. So, cars. Like real gas-powered cars. Right? Unlike all the battery-operated ones in Legion. But all the cars sound different even in Legion. So cars on demand not being there, I really miss that aspect of the game. Oh, another thing. Every time you get into a car, you loot. When you profile a person, you can take their money. You can distract them. You can send... Well, my head's behind the thing, but just take my word for it. You can send the cops after them. You can send the gangsters after them. Like, you can frame people. When you're in a car, you can hold circle and kind of like lean back, and you can hide in the car so the cops have a chance of going by you and not seeing you. When you're driving, you just start at the car. Check this shit out right here. Here we go. Need for Speed, bitches. Woohoo! You ain't gonna find that in Legion. Oh, no, you won't. Madness, I say. So if you want to go cruising, put the pedal to the metal, and you want some green nitrous coming out of your car, don't play Watch Dogs Legion. Go back to Watch Dogs 2. Get out of the way, thank you very much. Like, this to me is epic. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just being honest. I told you, I call a spade a spade. I don't sugarcoat anything. So those are all... Wait for it, because it's nitrous, I'm going to shut the car off. And psh, for the nitrous. Such a subtle thing. But these are the things that I really miss about Watch Dogs 2 that are not in Legion. Like, that's a lot of things. A lot of things. Yeah, I'm pretty wild. Did he fall asleep? Hey, McFly. Oh, what? Oh, there I am. Yeah, so anyway, so in just a couple of minutes, I've just highlighted like a bunch of stuff that makes the two games different. Now, it does look like there's more to do, but this game has been updated. There's been DLC. The online is active. But yeah, those are some of the huge things that you can do in this game, like I said, that you can't do in Legion. So, in my humble opinion, I wouldn't say that Legion, like I've already said earlier, it doesn't replace Watch Dogs 2. It complements Watch Dogs 2. It's two totally different... Well, not totally different games, but you know what I mean? They're different enough. Oh, there's an electric car in this game. Whereas in the other one, they're all electric. See, look, listen to that. Ooh, that was close. Oh yeah, I forgot. Nitrous. Holy mamma mia. Woo! Feel the rush. Ooh. Oh! Playing chicken with the incoming traffic. Come on. Oof, that was close. But look at that. Oh, that was really close. But yeah, for just going out on a rip, I'm just saying, Watch Dogs 2 is not a slouch. Anyways, that's enough of that. How do I get back in my own lane? There's too much traffic. Whew. Looks like I've got to go over the bridge. Whew. Oh! Holy shit. I'm just saying I still have fun playing this game. If you can't tell. It scratches a different itch. I guess is what I'm trying to ultimately say. That's all I'm saying. This game is Watch Dogs 2. Yeah. You know, I kind of feel that too, you know. I was thinking the same thing too. The fact that they didn't call it Watch Dogs 3. Another thing that I really like about this game that's really different, you know, like you can have weapons for this guy. I like how he holds the weapon. You could see your character a little bit more. No, never mind the emotes. You got different weapons, but again, yeah, AK-47. That's the silenced one. He's got that little ball on a rope for the melee. That, I have to admit, is pretty slick. There's always gangsters around. Like in this game, my game is done. Watch this. Everybody's kung fu fighting, bitch. Like that was slick right there. He automatically crouches. I don't have to crouch. That's another difference in Legion. You have to crouch. This guy knows what's up. You crouch when there's people near you. Tap out.
Hey, someone help me get rid of this guy.
Yeah, your worst nightmare. Hey, you're not playing fair. Piff. Batters up, motherfucker.
He's a trespasser. Find him.
Yeah, so it's just a completely different vibe, like I said. Woo! Biff! It's like a ninja. Uh-oh. Who let the dogs out? Holy shit. Anyway, so with this game, there's more gangs and, you know, things like this, like different factions. You've got the Kelly, the Albion in Watch Dogs Legion, and I feel like that's about it. So basically the cops are pretty much like a gang. They're like rogue officials that like bully and stuff like that, the regular people in the game. My brother's girlfriend broke up with him yesterday, and now today he's talking to another girl. The Coppers Golden Gate only has one-way traffic. Oh, no, the traffic was, there was a concrete barrier. Anyhow. I'm just messing around. Oh, did you see that? A boot to the face. You could pick up other people's weapons. Wow, that's revolutionary. You can't do that in Legion, by the way. Peekaboo, motherfucker. Go to sleep. Kumbaya. Okay. So you can pick up weapons. Wow. Can't do that in Legion. Remember, only certain people that have guns already can play with guns. If your guy can't play with guns, then he can never play with guns. You see a gun on the ground, it doesn't even flash. It's just like, nope, it's there, but you can't touch it. I'm just saying. I'm not trashing Legion now. I'm very, very blunt with how shit is. I don't sugarcoat anything. If you just want to run around and raise some hell, Watch Dogs 2 is still an incredible game. But anyways, the game's a bit smaller. It's got a lot of highways, but you know, it's not a bad thing. It's just different. Let me go to another part really quick. Like San Francisco, like somewhere over here maybe. You can fast travel to car dealerships. Man, I miss the car dealerships and the clothing stores you can fast travel to as well, usually. Yeah, there's a lot of places. Oh, there's pawn shops. You can sell all the extra valuables. Like I said, take money from people. Wire them. They highlight blue when they have a lot of money. You can send gangs after them. Like I said, you can send the cops after them. Have them falsely arrested. You can't do any of those things in Legion. So I do feel like there's some stuff that's been stripped, absolutely. But there's been a lot of amazing things added too. What they should have taken is what made this game great and built upon it. Don't strip down 10 things, but then add 20 things? Or 10 different things, right? Like just, yeah. Anyways, that's just my rant on that. But yeah, it's been almost 2 hours. I gotta go and eat. I'm hungry. You can actually enter stores in this game.
Can I help you?
Remember? You can't actually enter most stores in Legion. That's another thing.
Oh well.
Look at all those guitars. I play the guitar. I don't know what kind of fucking guitar that is, but okay. You can at least have it look like a real one. But yeah, like I said, this game is still a great game.
Look, everybody! The Walking Dead! Somebody headshot this other fucker.
But again, take his money. You can rob people.
Leave me alone!
There, I sent forging evidence against that guy. This guy we're gonna send the cops after. Watch this now. Watch what happens.
You have no idea how many people you
Watch, watch, watch. Watch what happens here. Just like that. Look at that. Just out of nowhere. Now there's some gangster shit going on at the bottom. Now the cops are in cahoots with the gangs. The Tescas. So that's really cool. Then there'll be like there'll be random shootouts between people. You don't get that in Legion. So for just like pissing around. Oops, did he get... Oh, he got killed. Oh, that's a shame. It's not really a hijack if the guy's dead. You can turn off the lights, traffic lights. See? I turned off the lights so that people get into accidents. You can't do that in Watch Dogs Legion. The only thing you can do is barricade walls and stuff. Oh, see that thing that's going on? Watch this. Yeah, the shit's pretty crazy in this game. Watch this. Well, not that part, but anyways. Be nice, Haruki. My goodness. Anyways. But yeah, so at least you got an idea. Oh, you could pet the puppy? pet the puppy, the husky.
It's all gone to the dogs, buddy.
Can't do that in Legion. I don't remember being able to pet a feline of some sort. This guy's gonna get arrested because he's pissing me off.
All units, 1031. An APB has been issued for an escaped felon. CTOS is tracking the suspect's coordinates. Approach with extreme caution.
I don't know, there's just something about this game, like I said. I love playing both games equally.
Hey, you! Don't move.
I made that happen.
Just have some questions for you. No. You have the right to an attorney.
Like, I don't know, there's just, like I said, there's a lot of cool shit about this game that you won't get in Legion. By far the biggest thing Legion has going for it is that anybody in the world, more or less, can be recruited.
What do you want?
You can have 45
Yes, thank you.
characters.
Much
I mean, that's
obliged.
insane. Whoops, did I do that? Even the other cop's like, damn. Here, make him run out. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, almost took out the puppy. Where's he going without a helmet? Let's send the gangs after him. He's a traitor. He's a traitor. But yeah, like I said, if you just want to raise hell, get in fights with gangs and the police, you can do a lot of that in this game, but you can do that in Legion as well. This is all post. Oh, snap! The ice cream man! Check out the gangster, he did a full backflip. Like that, to me, is pretty wild. Hey, even the other guy's like, I'm done. Look, he's even like, I don't want any of this. Hey, where are you running? You pinche mayate. Get back here, cabron. Right in the butt. Holy shit. Must have a strong ass. What's he made out of? Kevlar? Oh, see that little spinneroonie? Look at that. Look at that move. Did he shit himself? Oh! Did you just see that backflip? Oh, man. That was hilarious. Oh, shit. Okay, but I gotta go for real. It's been 2 hours now. But anyways, as you can see, I still have a lot of fun with this game. And, it's got its funny moments. And, yeah. So I'm gonna go eat, stretch my legs. Probably put my gun away. There we go. But yeah, so this was all post-game. So I'm gonna plow through the rest of the game there later. And what'll happen is I want to see what happens post-game, what kind of stuff happens. Do enemies in those hostile areas come back? You don't get to see that in Watch Dogs 2, actually. That's one of the negatives, is you don't know where there's going to be enemies unless you just randomly hit those areas, like with the red on your map. But you don't see it until you get there. Whereas in Watch Dogs Legion, one of the cool things about the game is actually the map. The map shows you all the hostile areas. It's not a beanie. See, like the red areas, you don't see them on the map. But there's like little sections here and there that could be red. Again, but you won't know unless you're there, like I said. So yeah, this is still a really cool game. I think it's on sale. Don't quote me on that, though. But yeah, if you've ever been on the fence about this game, it's fun. Like, when this game goes on sale for like $15 or something like that, that's absolutely nuts. I missed the rest of it, but yeah, I totally gotta go. Alright, thanks for stopping by. I might be back a little bit later, maybe in like 3 hours or something like that. And we'll go from there. Alright, take it easy. Time for me to eat.